Good morning. Tracking rain and thunderstorms moving through the valley this early morning on your Thursday. Here's a look, a live view at Luther Family Ford. A couple of things to point out. First of all, of course, the rain coming down in the southern end of the Fargo-Moorhead Metro, and then the trees really blowing in that wind as this latest round is moving through. Of course, vehicles going by on I-29. Creating some road spray too, so some hazards to consider for your morning commute. You may want that extra time and dress for it as well. You'll want to wear that raincoat here this morning as we're dealing with the rain, and you may need it later today too. Preview of that forecast we'll be talking about in a second. But here's a look at the scattered thunder showers moving through. There are areas that are quiet, but then there are these places that may be seeing a couple of rounds of storms moving through here as for this morning. Let's move in the north first. We'll focus in on this area. The leading line of some heavier rain and thunderstorm activity going on in places like northwestern Beltrami County, heading toward Red Lake, back up through Lake of the Woods County toward Baudette, Roseau getting some rain. There's a thunderstorm over into, now moving into northwestern Pembina County, right over Walhalla here. That's moving to the north and east. This one could be producing some hail as this continues to track more into across the border area here shortly. But northern parts of Pembina County, you're in the sight lines for this. So places like Nittany could be impacted by it. It's moving to the northeast at 36 miles per hour, half-inch diameter hail, so under severe, but still you might see a couple of hailstones with that one, and of course some gusty winds. Southern Valley, we've got a thunderstorm that's been weakening but still producing some heavy rain east of Detroit Lakes. Some thunderstorm activity trying to develop down into Sargent County there. And in Fargo-Moorhead, we've been watching this burst of wind along with some rain pushing through. So you've been seeing that on the sky cams and out your windows if you're in the FM area. And this will continue to push into Clay County. But just be aware there is going to be some wind associated with that little swirl that's moving through the FM area right now. A push of warm temperatures too. We went from 70 to 74 degrees here very shortly in Fargo-Moorhead, 75 in Gwinner. Northern Valley, much cooler. We're in the 50s there. So there's a big difference in temperatures here, even between Fargo and Grand Forks, where Grand Forks is 61. So the wind right now, it's variable depending on where you are in relation to the low that's moving through. A reminder that wind moves counterclockwise around areas of low pressure. And we're looking at some gusts getting into the 20s, even 30 miles per hour. Of course, in Langdon, we just saw that storm roll through there. And you could even see some 40-mile-per-hour gusts in some of these storms. So here's a look at what to expect through today. So this morning, we're watching the storms moving through. Starting at 7 a.m. here, they're still going on, but they will start to diminish as we head further into the morning hours. And so by noon, we're in a slight break. You can see there's still some rain happening here in some areas, but the majority of us are quieting down. We've got warmer air pushing in into the southern valley, more opportunities at getting a little bit of sunshine there. Up north, this is an area that may see more likely ongoing showers off and on into the afternoon hours today. And check out this temperature difference again. Near 60 or right around 60 up in Devil's Lake. That's it for your high. And then down in the southern valley, some of us, maybe Wahpeton, getting to 85. So huge range staying in place here for us. And the potential for more storms developing here in that warm area in the southern valley. These storms continue to develop this evening. That was around 5 o'clock where I first started this. And now moving into the 8 o'clock hour, you can see some of these isolated areas where we could have some stronger thunderstorms developing and pushing through, more likely into our eastern communities. And this continues overnight. This is through tonight into early Friday morning. So again, active weather. This continues into your Friday and beyond. We'll see chances for showers as well heading into Saturday and even Monday as well, and perhaps Sunday. I would not rule that out here. Temperatures ups and downs today. 78 in Fargo. We're at 74 right now in the metro. Oof. If you could believe that in September, we're starting out at that number. And then tomorrow, it's going to be a lot cooler. So just be ready for all kinds of temperatures here over the next week. You'll need those layers.
So far today, it feels like a summertime storm. Weird.
Yes, for sure. You know, the mugginess is back. It does feel a lot more like summer.
Yeah. All right, Lisa, thank you.